What's up, guys? Today I'm getting rid of these diving board bumpers that are on these older E30s. What I'm talking about is this right here, and what we're gonna do is tuck it in so it doesn't stick out as much like a diving board. After we do the front, we're gonna take a look at the back. What's up, dog? We're gonna take a look at the back and see if we can do this as well. I've been reading up on it and it shouldn't be too hard to do, so let's get right into it. So, what we're looking for are these bolts under here, right here, and undoing these will, probably can't see, but there's a shock right here, and what we're gonna do is pull these bolts, which will get this metal bumper off, and then we will drill a hole in the shock and compress it so that the oil comes out, and then the bumper will slide on and be tighter in because there's no like oil in the shock, and it'll be tucked. And these are 3/4 inch bolts up in here, 3/4 inch. As usual, a plan B action is necessary. The bolt on mine is just spinning under there, and you can't get a wrench into the top side of it so that it won't just spin around. So what I'm gonna do is take off this rubber trim. There's some bolts under here, and I should be able to get down into those bolts right there to take those out. I knew that something would happen, but yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. Pulled all these bolts out. They're all under here and some from underneath. Now I can see these exposed shock bolts, and hopefully I just have to undo those and this front bumper will slide right out. Looks like we might have another screw down in there, but otherwise this should work out. Alright guys, bumper is off. You're gonna wanna make sure that you disconnect your lights as you're sliding the bumper out of the holes. I noticed that on mine, this bolt hole on this side of it actually snapped off. So that sucks, but pretty straightforward so far. Just kind of held these up while I undid those, and now we can get going on drilling some holes. Our next step is going to be drilling some holes in the back of these shocks, if I can get this in, and some bits. And I think I'll start with the smaller one, and then if it's not letting fluid out fast enough, I may drill a bigger hole in it. Alright. Well, that just completely exploded all over my camera and all over me. I guess that works. Jeez, I can't even see right now. Well, I'm gonna go wipe off my camera because it's now covered in nasty fluids. Well, that was super unexpected. Make sure there she goes. There's the rest of it foaming out. Yeah, so this is just oozing out of here. Just smells like I don't know, it smells kind of like oily, kind of just gross fluid. But that's just draining out. I'll probably C-clamp, or just once I get it in the car, try and push the bumper in more. It might actually start going once this is all drained out. But onto the next side, and then we're moving on. After doing that side, I'm gonna throw this old microfiber on here once I get kind of through. That way we can prevent another explosion towards the camera. yeah, definitely use the towel method because that did just spray again. Alright, that one's through. Alright, so apparently the easiest and fastest way to compress those shocks is to drive your car into a wall. Yeah, so all I've done is attached the bumper back on with the shocks. I left those loose for now, and I'm pretty much gonna go find a wall, maybe that one if I clear that stuff out. Basically gonna go find a flat surface and align the car perfectly 90 degrees perpendicular, and put a towel on my bumper and just slowly push into the wall, and in theory it should push the bumper in and tuck it. So I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but should be exciting video either way, I guess. Let's do it. Also guys, I just checked out the rear bumper and it looks extremely rusty and impossible to do unless I were to just, you know, sacrifice my face and just drill the holes right into them, which I'm not gonna do. So that might happen a different day. The back doesn't bother me as much as the front diving board. And so I'm just gonna stick to the front for now and see how that works out, and then maybe eventually do the back in the future, or once I have the bumper off if I'm getting the car painted, whatever. But okay, let's go hit a wall. Check it out. Look at that. Nice and tucked. The only thing that's kind of weird is like this section with the trim, like how this piece kind of sticks out now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I just gotta go reattach this trim and we'll be done. But I mean, looks so much better. Alright guys, wrapping it up for today. It got too windy outside to film out there, so just wrapping it up right now. Please like and subscribe. Sorry, that spot right there is being goofy. Like and subscribe and drop a comment if you're going to do this to your car or if you've already done it. Anything that you found to make it easier as well. See you guys next time.